Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So USC's offense is up first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
The Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo out here.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
To throw, it's Mayava. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Taking a deep shot here to the right. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Trojans will send the punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the Hurricanes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's Joseph. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. The shotgun running play call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now it's 2nd down here. And he drops back in the gun. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium. A lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
The Hurricanes will try to keep this drive moving. The pass is caught, but they say he's out of bounds, so an incompletion.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Second down play coming up for this offense. The RPO caught to the right. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, it's Goudet. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. We'll see if he can make the play on this return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Dickey. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Offense behind the sticks, facing a second and long. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Dickey. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. The Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Goudet. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down out at the 46.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the grab. It's Moore. They finally catch the freshman after leading the defense on a chase.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal upcoming. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense wraps him up.
And on second goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Miami, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. He stopped, but gets a first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Grab behind the line. It's McClellan. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Trojans are in the red zone now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change...
Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaking free at the 35. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running. But as Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have with his running back position.
With the catch, it's Joseph. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Tailback takes the handoff again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
To throw, it's Gaudet. Quick throw, testing the middle. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. And the back now goes in motion. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. They mix it up with a run. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the 1st down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Gets the first and still running. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the 1st down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Dickey. He's swarmed by the defense. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Dickey. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Built to throw it here on 2nd down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Gonna run it. It's Dickey. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, USC. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Has the first down and more. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Looking downfield, it's Gaudet. Slides a quick throw.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the left side. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Timeout is called. Talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. That time. And with the miss, we remain tied. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. To throw, it's Gaudet. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And the Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And then first down, right back to the running game. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already out of the game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. The Canes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
A pop pass on a jet sweep. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on third and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He's swarmed by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. As a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Fourth down completion to the running back. Touchdown, Canes. And that will give them the lead now. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pump over the middle. It's McClellan. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. The sure hands. It's Wilson.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Caught behind the line. It's Dickey. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Got the first down and still motoring. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Mayava. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Trojans are going to take advantage of the red zone trip here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Jukes to get free. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Trojans looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Trojans. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point was up and good. Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And they'll tackle about the 23-yard line. Important 2nd down play coming up. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlocked, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Got it again. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball at the 34. That's an important first down on that running play. To the air. It's Gaudet. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Canes moving quickly down the field here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. As the first down is still going. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
If he's 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Back to pass. It's Bidet. Pass is caught. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, there's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the 1st down for a new set of downs.
Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Miami. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Dickey. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a 1st down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Grab behind the line, it's Matthews. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The completion makes it second and short. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Third down play here out of the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Maybe the last shot here. Pulls it in. It's McClellan. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Man, that's exactly what I'm talking about. This quarterback with the game on the line makes a play to keep this drive alive and keep their hopes alive.
It's a quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. And the offense produced some magic. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Still no answer from this offense.
Well, Chris, this is exactly what they needed to do. Put a touchdown up on the board. They pull within one in a playoff game, and now it's decision time. Do you tie the game up or potentially take the lead?
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start the drive at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in a regulation? Looking to throw. It's Gaudet. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. We'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. And a timeout is called. The puck strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. What a catch! They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
They're going quickly here. They need a few more yards to make this a more comfortable field goal attempt. With the catch, it's Joseph. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Today. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
DEC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a short kick. Return starts near the 30. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game. Well, Kirk, you thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team. Who's going to execute better? And just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
you.